In other news, you had one kid attack another kid in a schoolyard. Okay, that kid gets suspended. Case closed, right?
You are correct, sir.
But no, wait for it.
Fuck.
Yes, it's racist.
What the hell is that?
I'm Jazz Berganzo, and this is what's next. Hey, what's up, guys? This is what's next, of course, your daily dose of common sense, facts, and salt. Happy Friday. Well, it's not that I don't come across too many stories like this, being that there's just so much, but it's important nonetheless. Sadly, across the country, you've had schools, local schools, you've had fights break out. And I mean just all out, old school WWE brawls, chairs, people getting body slammed, what have you. Well, I won't say that there's a twist to this one, but to me, I'm not surprised. Let's take a look. This comes out of the Post-Millennial. And reports, bully who slammed boy at upstate New York school speaks out in interview, says his suspension is, now wait for it. Yeah, it's Rahcist, because of course it is. The student accused of being the violent bully claimed his suspension from school was racially motivated, but another student who knows him says he has a history of violent targeting smaller students. That's the picture. The video of a tall student picking up a small boy and slamming him to the concrete ground outside of upstate New York middle school was viewed by millions this week on social media, attracting the shock and anger. The student accused of being violent bully is speaking out exclusively to the Post-Millennial. Really? Claiming his suspension from school was racially motivated, and again, I'll say it again, of course it was. But another student who knows him says he has a history of violently targeting smaller students. February 13th, the 5'11", 170-pound student was filmed outside of Cosgrove Middle School near Ogden, New York, confronting an 11-year-old boy who is significantly smaller. He doesn't know the boy's name, but tells TPM he believes he was responsible for a diss track against his sister on social media. Now, of course, we have no physical evidence of that. The 14-year-old is a freshman at Spencerport High School, which is adjacent to the middle school. On the video, the smaller child repeatedly says it was the other dude when he was confronted and grabbed before, picked up, and slammed to the ground. Students in the vicinity laugh, because of course they do, and of course they have their phones out. A freshman at the high school who knows the suspended teen says he misidentified the 11-year-old boy and has a history of fighting. They all have been against his kids way smaller, he claims. One slammed a much smaller kid and punched him. Everyone saw it but a teacher. He also fought a kid and chased him down the lunchroom. The boy asked not to be named, fearing retaliation. The suspended teen denies that race was a factor in confronting the boy, who is white, of course. But he believes his own punishment by the administration of Spencerport Central School District was racist. Denies race was a factor, but of course got suspended, and now it's racist. Nice. He tells TPM that he was suspended for the remainder of the academic school year, something he believes is racially motivated because he's black. Of course he is. Last year, my brother got into a fight, and a lot of white people jumped in. Not one of them got suspended or in trouble. The school district is declined to comment about the student, his history, or his allegations, directing TPM to a statement on its website. We are committed to building our security efforts in school and campus and focusing on our programs and services to prevent behaviors such as what happened in Cosgrove from ever happening again. Yeah, good luck with that. On Wednesday, Ogden police charged the teen with assault following an investigation and report filed by the family of the younger child. The high schooler was issued a ticket to appear in family court. Ogden police did not respond to a request for comment. The suspended teen's parents also declined comment. Boy, who's big. Sam's another boy who is smaller. Bigger boy is black. Younger boy, smaller boy is white. Now we have a problem. Of course, to the left, there's the problem right there, Well, it's racism, This boy's oppressed, Typical nonsense, clownery. But then you have other student says, well, bigger boy has a history of violence against smaller students. You have a witness who can testify that this kid is a problem. But of course, it is all racially motivated, because as everything is in this time that we live in, it is. Everything is. Ask our wonderful Secretary of Transportation. He believes that the roads and bridges are racist. Construction is racist. Everything is racist. But to me, this is an open shut case. Doesn't matter what color you are. Doesn't matter what race you are. Bigger boy picks up younger kid and slams him to the ground. That's assault, period. And I'm glad charges were filed. But for him to say in one breath, race was not a factor, then 2 seconds later, well, they suspended me because of race. No, dude, you can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. I'm glad you got suspended. Hopefully this is a learning lesson for you, so that way you don't become an ass clown like a lot who are on TikTok and what have you, doing stupid shit like this. And I hope your parents realize, yeah, you know what? We're not going to fight this. We're not going to fight this. This is open and shut. Being that you have a history of this shit. I hope the kid who got slammed is okay. I didn't see anything in the report. In the article. But I hope he is. But like I said, this shit goes on way too much. And this is across the country. This is not isolated to upper middle class schools, of the hoi polloi. This happens in urban schools. This happens in the middle of the country. It happens everywhere. And a lot of it is because there's no father in the home. There's no discipline in the home. Both parents work. The kids, the teachers don't care. The administration doesn't care. The school district doesn't care. All these factors come into play. But that's just me. I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more just like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace.